are you doing? Bill DeWeese here from voice-over-training.org. Just coming off an incredible weekend. This past Saturday, spent the day in Chicago at the Harris Theater for That's VoiceOver Chicago. And just wanted to say a very special thanks to Rudy Gaskins and Joan Baker, who put together and pulled off an absolutely amazing voiceover event. It was inspirational and motivational and educational and informational and all the things that you would want an event like that to be. And there were just some incredible people who participated and made it extra special. People like voiceover talent extraordinaire Dave Fennoy, and really appreciated hearing from his vast, knowledge and experience of the voiceover business. Incredible voiceover coach Pat Fraley, who's always just a very funny guy. Also Jay Wadawa from NBC5 Chicago, and so many others who, again, participated, sharing their perspective and their knowledge. And when you get a chance to go to an event like that, I strongly encourage you to get out and do that. And one of the great things about being at an event like that is not only the information that you gain, but the friendships that you make and the other talent that you get to connect with. And it was really gratifying to meet so many talent from all around the country, and so many of you who came up to me and said, "Hey, you're Bill DeWeese, right?" Or, "Hey, you're the guy that I watch on YouTube, right?" And what I really enjoyed hearing was your stories about how the information and the content that's on voice-over-training.org and here on YouTube has helped to encourage you to either launch your voiceover career or to sustain or to build an even stronger voiceover career. So thank you for that feedback, and my commitment to you is to continue putting the information out there for you that will help you in moving forward toward your voiceover dreams and goals. Well, today is a very special day for me in that it marks the 25th anniversary of the passing of my father, who died at almost exactly the same age as I am right now, which is a very sobering thought in and of itself. But I've been thinking a lot over this past day about the influence that my parents have had on my life and career. And what really caused me to think long and hard about that, in addition to the fact of today being such a special day, was that this past weekend I talked to another voiceover talent who came from an almost exact opposite experience as I had with my parents growing up. And she was talking to me about her father, and she's about my age, that she had a father who never encouraged her in her dream to become an actress and to record voiceovers and really to be a part of the performing arts and to write. And even as she became, she grew and grew older and developed a more mainstream career, that he never really acknowledged the other work and always wondered if she had given up on that yet. Whereas my experience was that, as I've been thinking about my dad today, not only was he probably the kindest and most gentle man and an incredible encourager, but he also instilled in me the fact that I could do whatever it is that I wanted to do. And my dad was a very honest, hardworking, simple man. He was a blue-collar worker, a glass factory worker for most of my life. But yet he wanted to make sure that I was able to achieve whatever it is that I wanted to achieve. And he would always encourage me to think beyond what I was thinking about at that time towards something even bigger and better, and was totally supportive of everything that I set out to do. And both of my parents have been that way. And I just wanted to talk to you today for just a few moments about the importance of the voice or the voices in your head, because, it doesn't matter how young we are or how old we are, whether you're 20 or whether you're 80, your parent's voice continues to play over and over in your head, and it can be either for good or for bad. But the thing that I want you to know today, and please know I'm certainly not a psychologist or a psychologist or a therapist, but I wanted to just encourage you to know that you are not the voices in your head. And sometimes, and that works both ways. Sometimes our parents mistakenly think that we're the greatest thing since sliced bread. And on the other hand, they often are not encouraging at all and really cast a lot of doubt on our abilities to do whatever it is that we want to do. But please understand, you're not the voices in your head. What you are is what you believe you are, or you eventually will become what you believe you are. And what you can become is far more than what you even realize at this point in time. And I know that you probably know that, but, I don't think it's something that you can hear too much or too many times. And to honor the memory of my father today, who had played such an incredible role in my career and supporting me in what I do. I just simply wanted to honor his memory by encouraging you to not set out blindly on a reckless path of abandon to voiceovers or whatever it is that you want to do, but that if this truly is your dream and your goal, that you would get the information and the knowledge that you need, that you would begin to get wise counsel and direction and training, and that you would begin to plot a path and know and constantly remind yourself and surround yourself with people who will remind you that you are capable, that you are unique, that there is a place at the voiceover table or whatever table it is that you want to sit at for you. And that as you begin to work toward that dream, you will begin to better understand yourself and how you fit into the grand scheme and the grand picture. Your confidence will grow. Your abilities, your skills, your knowledge will increase. And you'll find yourself at a place of a great joy is the best way that I can explain it. When you begin to arrive and begin to understand your potential, it's pure, it's joy. And it's fun, and it's a celebration, and it's exciting, and then you have the opportunity to give back and to encourage and to help and to build others up in the same path. So, again, today I just wanted to be a voice of encouragement that you eventually become what you think you are, and you're far more than what you realize. So, again, I do want to wish you all the best, and for resources and information to help you along in your voiceover journey, I encourage you to visit and check out voice-over-training.org. Again, all the best, and I look forward to talking to you very soon.